We all love him. One of the best YouTubers on all of YouTube. Valor Sports Media. Valor Sports Media.
You said. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if Florida State pulls this off, but if we're going based off maybe how the off season and how the teams finished last year and what they got coming back, I mean, Georgia Tech doesn't really lose too much. Whereas Florida State, I would say, is trying to find a new identity as a team and as a unit, especially with DJ at quarterback, which I'm not saying he's going to do bad. I'm not saying he's going to do good. I don't know. Honestly, it's a mystery to me right now because I haven't been too high on him. I was when he first got to Clemson, but obviously that didn't work out. Oregon State, he did a little bit better, but it still wasn't good enough. I would lock in Georgia Tech for sure. I wish it was on the pick'em because I would definitely get some points on there. But I want
to ask Chess a question. Is it in your mind 100% Florida State's definitely winning this game, or is it is it that you just hate Georgia Tech so bad that you have to pick against them, or is it like a combination? What does it for you whenever you look at this game and say Florida State?
It's a combination. I really like Georgia Tech. They're not to us. I mean, they gave us a close game last year. I mean, good God, their stadium has been renovated ever. I mean, you got to get a tetanus shot when you go to sit down in the stadium because you get an infection. But I just think Florida State has more when it comes to talent-wise than Georgia Tech, if I'm being honest. I know DJ's unproven at Florida State. But I just think if you put your cards on the table and you ask 50 or 60 college football fans, who you think can win, Florida State or Georgia Tech? They would pick Florida State. Half of them would. So I have to go with Florida State. I can't, in good conscience, go with Georgia Tech. And it's not nothing against them. It's just I just think Florida State's too much of a powerhouse for Georgia Tech to beat. It'd be a miracle if Georgia Tech beat them, honestly, in my opinion.
Like, would you be floored, shocked if Georgia Tech would win that game?
I would be totally shocked. If Georgia Tech brought it down to the wire and kicked the field goal and win the game, I would be shocked. I'd be like, wow, that's not one of the biggest upsets in history, but I think it should be up there as one of the biggest upsets in history because Georgia Tech hasn't been really relevant in God knows how many years. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I got to go with Florida State on my good conscience. I have to go with Florida State.
For sure.
I respect it. Yeah.
So up next, the only good game on Thursday.